remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional trying hauls, and y'all know we just finished up with Music Monday, man. Y'all see the topic. Definitely a very interesting one tonight, and definitely caught me off guard. We wasn't even really going to go live on Wednesday, but I felt like we couldn't let this one kind of breathe, man, because this one been like just spreading like wildfire. But I'm going to let my homie go ahead and properly introduce himself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? Happy pre-Thanksgiving to everybody, man. And also, congrats. I meant to tell you right before we got on, but we had our own little conversations. But congrats to everybody who hit on the dusk. I'm on my years. I actually went for them myself. I didn't get them, but
Oh,
hey, like I
Dubs?
say, no. But actually, I may get a lot of flack for this, but actually, I think I'm actually feeling the it's not even white, the gray. Let's call it gray, the dawn pair.
The
I think
Dom.
I'm feeling those more. I think
Okay.
that's the pair I'm gonna get.
Bro, if I was a betting man, I would have lost because you were the black shoe king, bro.
Exactly. I was, but then I started seeing the on feet reviews and everything, and I trust me. I like the dusk pair, but I feel like they drowned out the key components of it. The 23, the Air Jordan, like unless you're really up on it. And then like I say, and they killed it with putting that Maniere in the air bubble unit,
That's the only thing I hate about that
So
shoe.
like I said, it was just a lot of things on that one that kind of stuck out to me. Like I felt like they tried to do too much with that pair, and they
Yeah.
and they they put more they tried to show more and drown out the key components. They tried to take away the 23, the Nike Air stitching on the back. Like what is
Yeah.
the insole like? Is the stitching on that one going to be blacked out too?
I think it is blacked out on the inside, man.
So and like I say, it's not a bad shoe. And honestly, like I say, hey, still, why you get both of them? I would, but first go around, I think I'm gonna go for the Dawn because it just the details there is just more there, and you can see where it is, all that sticks out. But they're comparing it to the Khaled.
I can see why.
Yeah,
The Khaled, that they switched up the five where it's not as bulky, and that's what Khaled did with his fives. They're not as bulky, so these it's not as a typical like bulkier five that we're used
yeah,
to.
because they took away that like little ankle
Build.
padding, right?
Yeah,
But they're saying that these years are more true to the OG fives, where had like that more of that molding to your ankle and all that.
yeah, yeah.
So
Um, the only thing that I can say, the reason what made me choose the black pair over the what made me choose the dust over the dun is basically that yellowing outsole on the bottom, that pissy outsole.
well, they both got that though.
They do, but the white pair just looks a little bit more like you just
Yeah,
got
I
out
know
of
what you mean.
PE.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
looks like you just got through playing basketball and PE, and y'all
Like
didn't.
literally, you just bought them, but it looked like you had them for like 5 years already at the bottom sole.
Yeah, like I
They
feel
get that part, but I like that touch, and I also like the I'm year insignia paired with the Jumpman logo.
I mean, they both got that, so that's a win-win. So,
Yeah, I'm saying, but I like how they did that on the bottom.
of course, of course, of course. Like, I mean, like I said, they've always been a great job as attention to detail. I'm
Hmm.
still gonna hold true to heart that the threes are still the best pair in
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
without a doubt, yeah, for sure. And I mean, it looks like what they're gonna try to do is go down the line. So I'm very curious to see.
Because they've done three,
They've done
two,
every one so far,
they've done three, one, two,
4
four,
5.
5.
Well, I
There's
mean,
no,
they jumped a few levels and went to the 12.
yeah,
You
they
know, they
did do the 12s.
ahead
I
of the
forgot
time
about
a little, but that completely made no sense. Why they would
that.
even go that far when they're clearly doing a down the list style remake, you know.
That four they need to run back for me. That four they got to run it back.
Well, I mean, apparently we're supposed to be getting what should have already come out, which is like I say, which I feel like they should have done that in the first place, then given us the like I say, the purple pair here, and when they're gonna drop this pair. So you know, it just make more sense because it would have been fitting with the 1, 2, 3, 4 theme. They all had like that little whitish purple, you know, dominant with the sail colorway, you know.
Yeah, most
So
definitely.
you know, it would have just been fitting to just keep it, you know, in that theme.
And now, news broke out. I'm pretty sure you're aware of this, Dunks. There is a Fed case now open for James Whitner, which is the owner of not only Maniere but Social Status, which I didn't know that one.
Well,
I didn't
yeah,
know he owned.
I was the first one to put it, and then like a couple of people started putting it after, and I was like, oh man, I wonder what this is gonna be about.
Right. I didn't know he was the owner of Social Status because I always kind of suspected there was like some backdooring issues. We're going to get in there a little bit later on into the live. But apparently, he's involved in a multi-million-dollar international money laundering scheme. Now,
So it's like probably the end of I'm on my year for a while.
I'm gonna say this, and this is what I meant to say at the beginning of the live before I touch the chat. I know one thing. They took my money last night. I need my shoes.
Oh, I'm sure you're gonna get that. But
Yeah,
I was
I
just
need
saying,
my.
probably was his last great hoorah for a while, probably most likely, you know.
Well, we got the ones on the sneakers. I'm assuming they're gonna keep them there.
Well, I mean, if it's already slated, they're gonna let that continue to go through. And like I say, but I'm sure he's probably not gonna get and go on trial and stuff. Probably until late 24, early 25. You know.
Also, I want to keep in mind that remind everybody this is a Fed case. So right before the live, one thing I did look up the success rate of the Fed cases. They have the current federal prosecutors have above 95% conviction
Mm.
rate.
And this is in today's times, not like a
Yeah.
outdated statistic. This is in modern today's real time. 95%. So hey,
Over.
and
It says above 95%.
above
So
95%. So
uh,
that 5% doubt, it gotta be that's your family.
I'm gonna put,
There's
and I'm
your
not,
family right there.
yeah, and I'm not saying he don't got it, but to fight it, how like this is I've been hearing the number 32 million is what was
Yeah.
being laundering. Again, another thing too, before we get too deep, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Me and Dunks don't know a mother trucking thing.
So and if I'm not mistaken, money laundering means he's taking from the business and using for his own personal gain. If I'm not mistaken.
We're gonna get into
Almost
that.
like the same thing that happened to Luigi from Rude a couple months back.
Oh yeah, I remember
We
we
haven't
did.
really heard much from what happened with that situation.
Yeah, it kind of went quiet. I'm actually gonna look up money laundering definition just to see what Google has just
Yeah,
for
yes, because like I say, just so if I am wrong, I'll be a little more educated. And if anybody in the chat gets the answer before Polo does, then feel free to chime in also.
True. Again, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. We don't know anything, so we're just reading what's on the internet and kind of just reacting. But money laundering apparently is financial assets so that can be used without detection of the illegal activity that produced them. Through money laundering, the criminal transforms the monetary proceeds derived from criminal activity into funds with an apparent legal source. So it sounds
So it's
like
the opposite of what I was saying.
washing money, so to
So
speak.
he's using illegal money to fund social to form SS and AMM.
Yeah, kind of like how like I would say
Like
like
what a Fetty situation.
yeah. So basically, yeah, exactly. You taking your drug money, you're trying to make it look like you're getting it all
Yeah.
legally. That's kind of like quote unquote known as washing money. I'm not saying he did this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
This
yeah,
is
I
just
just
what
had
I'm
it
getting
backwards,
from.
but yeah, it's still the same in the same context, man. Sheesh. So I wonder what that is gonna come out to be that he was doing.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Apparently, from what I just did
What do you
enough.
think? Maybe like some backdooring or something.
Not only it's one thing back during 1 or 2, but I'm assuming, and this is what is out there. from what I've seen and read, apparently he's backdooring them all the way to China. Somebody was willing to pay, an X amount of price, and he would just ship them over there. Now, that would also make you think like, what's the point if the shoes are kind of made there in the first place? Why don't those people just get them this and the third? But I don't think it just works that easily like that.
Because you got to think every shoe, every skill is accounted for. So they're gonna be able to tell in that manufacturing facility if even one shoestring is missing.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Even though half the time we've seen the QC pics where people are getting the upside down Nike Air, where people are getting the upside down tongue tag. So I mean, the QC is not there. We see the horrible glue. So but
blue
I mean,
stings are the
guarantee
worst.
you, QC may not be on point, but I guarantee you, inventory's not off.
Oh yeah, inventory's got to be spot on.
So
Also kind of found out that apparently James Whitner is the one who kind of inspired Marcus Jordan with his store. But you know what? We can go down a rabbit hole.
That's what I was gonna say. That's kind of a funny connection because we know, and that's probably could tie in too because we're supposed to be getting these trophy room lows.
Exactly.
We already know that if social status allegedly had anything to do with him and MJ Jr., all the social status shoes pretty much already sold.
Right. Exactly. And
Allegedly.
And also what I also found out, Soulfly is still connected to Michael Jordan in some way, shape, or form. Apparently, that's owned by his brother-in-law. So I'm assuming like somebody who's married to like one of his, like, I'm guessing like sisters or whatever. Which I didn't know he had a sister, but apparently that's family. You know what I mean? It's all connected. So
I feel like at this point Jordan is just connected to things he don't even want to be a part of. He just has honestly no choice. He's got endorsements he probably didn't even know he had at this point. He's got endorsements he's had since the 90s. He's probably like, oh shit, I didn't even know I had that.
I feel like as far as with the son situation and obviously his brother-in-law, it was kind of one of those like, here, take this and survive off of this because I'm tired of y'all being in my pocket. In so many words, like, here, I'm giving y'all here. All y'all got to do, I'm putting y'all name on it. Everybody else doing all the dirty work. Y'all do whatever, XYZ. Just don't mess it up. And what do you know? Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did you get a, and I'm just saying, I don't know if that's how it is or if this is all alleged, but just imagine, like, say like you put a family member on and you're like, yo, all you have to do is just collect your money off top and just chill. And you still manage to still try to do some sneaky ish. You know what I mean? Like how ungrateful.
You already, bro, you are reaping the benefits straight from the root, from the source. Like what else money do you need to make? Like you shouldn't have to be involved in anything illegal. Like you getting yours straight from the tap. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Straight from the faucet, like the golden faucet, however you want to word it. But like literally, like you are like straight directly connected to the source. Like the greatest sportsman, showman, salesman, everything, about you. Like you come from like, one of the greatest, not only basketball players, but athletes, entertainers in the world. So I don't understand what illegal activities you need to do. I would feel like at this point you probably don't even wear Jordans.
Right.
But you get what I'm saying though, right? Like if your parent owned if your parents owned like a shoe company, a fashion company, and you had to grow up in that environment, would you be wearing, like, if your parents owned Polo and you had to grow up around it, obviously it's around you.
You get
tired of adult life. Would you be still wanting to wear Polo and stuff? You would,
Yeah, probably not. Like,
so why would you want to be involved in something like that? Like to even put like that type of bad reputation on your name when you most likely, like I say, don't even wear your dad's shoes, but you're gonna use them for your personal game, though, right?
Yeah. So, as far as I know, Nike hasn't come out and made a statement just yet.
Well, of course, and they're not going to because, like I say, Nike, just like the Bulls, just like the Wizards, Nike's gonna treat Jordan like royalty and gonna give him what he want. You know,
I would
even
assume
without
they're.
him being an active member.
I have a feeling though, and I said this in the Sold Out Discord. That link is pinned up at the top of everybody, and it's free to sign up. But I said this, I'm like, I guarantee there's been a meeting had though.
Well, yeah, but just like Jordan is like the Diddy to the music industry is what
Oh,
Jordan is.
Michael Jordan wasn't. I don't think he was there. I'm talking Nike
Oh,
and James Whitaker. I'm pretty sure.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Michael Jordan. So you know what I mean? Like, no, he's somewhere playing golf, bro. Like, like no. When Michael,
Smokey has $1,500 in guards, you know.
yeah, like somebody was probably somebody close to him. Like, hey, yo, you see this? They showed him on the phone. They're like, oh, okay, cool. What got to do with me? And probably chunked it. You know what I mean? So whatever. Like so. In
Do they
my
put him
pocket.
in the water?
Yeah, he brought. Yeah, he's like, yeah, hey, you see what's going on with blah 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 blah,
He
and
took
like,
it and fucking tossed that bitch.
yeah, he's like, yeah, I don't have to do all that anymore. My check still cleared this
I
month.
got
This
30 people that'll do that for me.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not worried. I wasn't talking about Jordan, man, but very interesting. So let me read to the chat real quick before we get even further. I'm going to share my screen here in just a second. Let's see all we got in the building. We got Gun Plamesta. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, but it says, "Hey man, what up? What up?" I saw that you had subscribed too. I saw we got 2 new subscribers come in. It looks like Alice Pixar subscribed as well. I saw that earlier. Appreciate the subscriptions. What up? We got K Nathan says, just wanted to stop by to say hi. I'm at work, so can't stick around. Sounds like a good video. Keep doing your thing, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, homie. Definitely, man. You working this late on Thanksgiving, man? Hopefully, I thought everybody got off early today.
Well, I mean, I think is what is it for you? Like what's 7, 8, something, right?
7:30s.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean for it's only 4:30 for me. So, a lot of people are very, very much still at work, and Wednesday's not Thanksgiving. So
Yeah, I mean, come
you
on.
know,
I
in, a
know.
lot
I
of
know.
in the working world's eyes,
Yeah.
and you gotta go back to work Friday. Unfortunately, I mean, luckily, I have a little more of a lenient job to where, you know, they kind of give us, breathing room. So
Yeah,
we were
that's what's
blessed
up.
to have Friday off, so I have a kind of an extended weekend.
That's what's up, Brody. Let's see. No hype in the building with the salute says, I'm at work, but I'm gonna run it back.
Everybody, yeah,
See?
and I would assume, yeah, this is probably. I'm honestly, I don't know what a lot of people do for work for a living, but salutes to if you work in that industry, or if you have family friends that work in the supermarket industry right now. I feel for them right now. My girlfriend a brief period of time worked at a local supermarket, and I've had to hear the horror stories of her dealing with Thanksgiving shoppers. Honestly, she said they're probably just as worse as Christmas shoppers.
Oh wow.
Because it's probably worse because you got to think, you got 2 ladies fighting over a box of stuffing mix. you know,
I would have said turkey dunker. Go ahead.
then you got to think of the overtime hours they're probably working right now.
Yeah, true.
Especially today. So I
True.
say to anybody that does work in that industry, or anybody that has family members or friends, thank you guys, because it's a war out there right now. People are fighting over that last Jiffy mix. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy times out there right now just to get that last. And it seems like people wait until Tuesday and Wednesday to try to do
The
full
last
shopping.
minute, bro.
I'm telling you about the full shopping. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like,
some people check may not clear until X,
well,
Y.
no, yeah, and I get that, but there's also just that people that just do that.
Yeah,
But
true.
there's also those people who get 2 turkeys last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or because they say, oh, I don't gotta even deal with that. They get 3 turkeys, so I don't even gotta deal with that for the next year.
yeah, true.
So I say, but just just a little side thing. Salute to all the supermarket workers, all the Walmart workers, all those people that's dealing with the last minute shoppers right now, because it's sure is not stopping right now, and probably right now it's at its peak.
Oh yeah, it's. If the door is open, somebody's in there. Let's see. Mr. 314 in the building says, Mr. I'm on year 13 and a half or 1311 in the building. What up? What up? Says,
Yo,
I have family over, so I can't stay, but have a Palomino 3 and week 13 day. Okay, cool. Because we did see those week 13s. Also, like Dunk said earlier, too, if you did catch a W on those I'm on your fives, man, salutes, congratulations. I'm gonna put the poll up when they officially drop Friday. Pause. Of what see what the numbers is, see how y'all did for sure. Um, let's see. Let's continue on. Says Mr. 214 says, but I remember I keep them among your twos lace. Okay, so he likes to keep his among your twos, my least favorite, but we know that. We got Gun Player says, have you been participating in the Goats Black Friday drops? No, I have been seeing them come across on the app, but I ain't seen nothing I really wanted to kind of enter in. But I have seen some people catching some W's in the sold out
yo,
Discord.
what's that go on the Go app? What's that little jewelry charm thing they got when you open the app?
To keep it 100, I just low key opened that mug today and tried on it. Like, you can do the virtual try on joint for the sneakers.
Yeah,
I was showing that to my coworker earlier before we got off work, and he was like, "Oh wow," you know what I mean? Like, so
mind blown.
right, exactly, because he ain't in the sneakers like how we in the sneakers. So like, I just first time tried it, but yeah, I don't know nothing about the little necklace joint.
You
But
didn't know how to do the lover? That's tomorrow. No. Oh, jeez, I'm forgetting what today is. That's Friday.
yeah,
The
the
lover.
Lover Boy is
Jeez,
Friday.
I'm mixed up on my days. There's so much going on right now.
Yeah, you preaching to the choir, bro. You know me, how I've been zoom
Yeah,
all over,
I'm
and I
forgetting
just
what the day is.
yeah, and that's why honestly I just needed a chill week, and that's kind of like my goal after the live, man. Tomorrow, I don't want whatever the bare bone minimum is for me. That's all I want. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a chill. Obviously have a cold one or two and chill.
You
Um,
got to catch the early Packers Lions game. No,
nah, nah. I'm gonna probably have it on in the background,
yeah,
but I'm mostly waiting on the Dallas and
and Commanders.
yeah, the Commanders. You know what I wanted to say, but you can't say that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And I was that's funny, a little off topic, but we were just talking about that. Like I say, yeah, I don't understand what the confusion was. The old, it made more sense with the old name, but I mean, I guess whatever. It don't really matter anyway. It's not like,
Yeah.
but
Let's see. The Slayer in the building says, "What up?" Um, let's see. You haven't been trying any of those Black Friday drops, have you, Dunks? On
nah,
Go?
nah.
I ain't seen nothing.
I got my eye on select shoes like that. Like I said, I've learned now. I've learned the game a little more, and I know what I want, and I know what to go for now. So I got my eye on other things. I'm not gonna just grab things just to say I got them.
Yeah. I think actually after next year, it's a couple pairs I'm gonna probably sell that I got double ups on. That I'm like, okay, so you know what I mean. You got to clear some of this up, like
And that's what suck, man. I really wish like we were like the same size. It would be perfect because I could just like, hey, well, shit, just hey, I'll buy them off you, and it would be like a perfect, almost like, well, shit, like, yeah,
Yeah,
what better? I'm getting some money, I'm getting some cash for it, and what better? They going straight to my boy.
yeah. That's a win-win for real.
Yeah, exactly. That would have worked out perfect. But hey,
Yep, yep. The Slayer says, "What up? What up, Slayer?"
yo, what's going on?
We got Divine Photos in the building. Says the among your threes will be the best, and the fives will be second. Um,
Which, yeah, I think so. I
I can
think so.
agree. I can agree. I can agree. Um, I like. Yeah, the threes will be if they hit the fours right. I'm gonna have to take the fours to the top.
Hmm. But
Um,
yeah, they're gonna base it off of that solely that on that 1-4 that's we're gonna supposedly be getting.
yeah, true.
Then obviously that's gonna shoot most likely straight to number one.
Exactly.
Hopefully they don't do to the back tab what they're trying to do to these craft threes.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully Alamayer doesn't do that. Try to do that cleared out back tab.
I don't see them doing that. That's not like their style.
Yeah.
Their
So you think
style.
they just put like that maroon with the
Yeah,
cell? Yeah.
that's their theme, and I'm with it.
Yeah.
Um, Divine Photo says, with what happened with Maniere, most likely those upcoming 3s and 4s will be likely be postponed for a while.
Indefinitely.
I ain't gonna say indefinitely, but they're definitely gonna be
We
postponed.
thought that about the off-white four breads. We
That
thought we were
that
gonna get those.
that's different. That's that person R.I.P.
I
bro.
mean, yeah, he passed away, but his legacy didn't.
Yeah, but I mean, still, like that. It's
It was already a done shoe that they could have put out.
it's different when it comes to like family and
Yeah,
leaving.
no, I get that.
Yeah,
I get that, of course. But
it's
like you
no
said, yeah,
different than Kobe and situation when he passed, and then they put a hold on the Kobe's for a minute, and Nike had to talk, and get things right legally with them is what I'm trying to get at. Is why
but
that's
but do you think? Okay, well, this brief hiatus, let's just say that. Do you think it'll help or hurt them?
no, it ain't gonna hurt them at all, dog. Off
Well,
white.
if anything, yeah, it'll probably make it more hyped,
I about to say if anything is gonna make it worse for us.
more sought after, because now people are really going to be waiting on them.
Yeah.
Almost
Um,
like a born and raised situation.
exactly. So yeah, that it's way deeper than that, So yeah, I don't think they're going in anywhere. They did a great impactful move. And if you think about it, they're still dropping like not that I want them, but they're doing like the off-white Air Force One mids. They did the yellow one with the spike joints, which I think if you put in a little bit of footwork, you can find those for retail right now.
Who you mean,
Um,
off white?
yeah, they did an off-white with a
Oh,
Reaper
yeah,
on it. The off-white yellow joint is like white, yellow. It's a
yeah,
mid,
yeah.
and it's got a Reaper logo on the back heel. I don't like them. When they do the mid.
I'm on my yeah.
No, not on my year. I'm thinking off-white is what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Off-white did that. Off-white is like white and yellow. It's got a Reaper on it with the spikes. Off-white.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, there's nothing they could really do to that shoe to make it any better. Like they just kind of messed that shoe up,
mm-hmm.
I say me, I know everybody feel about it, but me, I'll take a nice pair of classic all white mids. I will.
I'm just the low guy now, man.
Yeah, I get it, but lows mids, I don't really like. I don't really like the high top Air Forces. Is why
I don't either. Yeah, I don't.
I
either.
like just lows and mids. I can do that.
The reason I don't like those high top Air Force Ones is because it's like that loosey joint, and then like it looks like the old phone cord thingy around. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird.
That big strap. It looks like well, obviously it's the big brother to the Vandal.
Yeah, it ain't for me. Not knocking the people that got them, but I remember at one point, they had their run too. They had their run. But
Of course,
the Air Force One highs had their run though.
Who?
The Air Force One.
Oh yeah, of course.
They had their highs. They had a run. S. Scott in the building says a money laundering. Divine Photo says most likely Nike gonna cut ties with Maniere. I ain't gonna say all that. I'm gonna treat it more of like a Travis situation where they're gonna see how it plays out, and if the Feds got a 95% and up conviction rate, most likely there's probably gonna be a deal here to be had. Because right now, to be honest, the sneaker market's down, bro.
And but we're still not even seeing anything coming from Zimmerman, from Z Sneakerhead, right? Not Z Sneakerhead, but from the Z Shoe guy, right?
Yeah, that's what his name is. What
Zimmerman, right? That was his last name.
Zeta Kicks is what you're talking about,
Zeta,
right?
Yeah, Zeta. I'm sorry, Zeta. Yeah, Kicks, like I said, we're still not even really hearing
but
this situation.
There wasn't like a legit business like that had deals with Nike.
Okay, well, what about the other guy, the other store that was based at Milk and Cookies, something like that? The shoe store that was in LA.
That's still, they didn't have a Nike account. They were just a resale company, right?
But still, it's still involved like with the whole, I'm saying, with the money laundering and all that stuff,
Yeah, those guys probably had to go ahead and take deals. And they just kept quiet. But see, Nike, this one hit different, Dunks.
On a more grand scheme of things, yeah.
Yeah, this one hit different because this is an actual legit store with a Nike account. These other stores, to the best of my knowledge, that you're comparing to, they didn't have that. Like they got access, however, and they were selling legit products, but it wasn't like it wasn't coming directly. This one's come they getting it off the boat with Nike. Like certain pairs and amounts are already allocated to a Maniere and social status. That's a
Yeah, but
different ball game. So now Nike has to look at this different. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna keep quiet because Nike doesn't even know what to say. And to be honest, if I was Nike, I wouldn't even know what to say right now. Because if you think about it, past the off-white, the only thing that's really keeping Nike afloat for real, as far as like keeping that hype up there, is on my ear. You know?
yeah, to be honest, and I mean, I guess we're starting, um, and I guess if we're still going to be getting, some Travis stuff, we're not really hearing much on the cut the checks. I mean, we saw those images for the most part, and they're not really promoting it. He's not really promoting it. We'll see it every here and there when he's wearing them, but they're not really pushing them and promoting them to show that they're going to be out. So yeah, I'm on my ears, kind of what they got right now.
Yeah, they don't got anything else. These other collabs with the SBs and stuff, it's there, but I mean, like I would assume
It's not a collab though when it's already your own, when it's already your product.
Yeah,
Now,
true.
Nike owns Jordan. We go anyway, so
Yeah, true. But like I'm talking as far as like, well, I guess if we think of the Utos, that's not really a collab. That's him signed to Nike skateboarding with his shoe out, right? That's the
yeah,
signature
sure,
shoe, so that's
exactly,
not
yeah.
a collab. I get the Born and Raised though. That was a collab though, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's just like a skateboarder that's signed to the Nike team. You know, I mean, I said collab would be like what Crenshaw.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying. The Born and
Raised.
Raised, and the Crenshaws. That's a collab.
Yeah, there was more collabs. Yeah, but like Uto and other ones are like more like signees to Nike.
Yeah, got it. But yeah, I say all to say I don't think Nike's gonna cut ties so fast. Again, let's keep in mind also these are all allegations. He hasn't been found guilty of anything just yet. Just want to throw it out there.
But we just discussed the feds, and that conviction rate is damn near, is damn near like we were right there in the action with you, So
Yeah.
that 95% conviction rate, it's like
Safe to
so they were
say,
damn near there with them committing the crimes. We know exactly what happened.
safe to say, what Dunks is saying is basically they might as well have had an inside man on there working for the team, and they didn't. But obviously, on my year in social status didn't know that. But obviously, that's like I said, how else they become it? Like that 5% that probably won the case. I guarantee you, they're absolutely broke. Are they are if they're not broke, they're not living how they once was. I'll say that.
I mean, and you gotta think. I mean, in that 5% rate is Snoop, Ti, and these are big name people who most likely had the money or the funding. Let's just say that they may not have directly had that money, but and at the times when they had those issues going on, they both most definitely had the backing and the funding to fight the cases for them.
I didn't know their stuff was federal. I thought their stuff was state.
Yeah. Ti was feds for sure.
Oh, I did not know that. Well, yeah.
Ti was facing. He was on a murder charge. Those for those for sure feds.
I think I seen somewhere in an interview where he said, at minimum, after counting how much money he spent, he said roughly up to terms of like at minimum, and it's probably more than that is what he said. But he's like, he can easily see 8 million gone off rip.
Mm-hmm.
I got 8 million off rip, bro.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's sheesh. Yeah, so yeah, they're gonna have to come in, but on the grand scheme of things, again, the magic number I've been hearing is 32 million. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. The Slayer says those GOAT Black Friday deals are blowing up my phone. I'm seeing them, but I'm kind of like literally just kind of scrolling past them too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, I think when I just one on my phone right now, one just popped up, and or if you have, I don't know about for Android users, but if you have iPhone, if you have one notification, they kind of like block them together,
Yeah,
So you
basically.
like kind of click on if you click on one, and it just kind of shows the list. And I got a couple just from Gold alone about that.
Sheesh. Yeah, I seen several, but it seemed to be spread out. But I mean, again, it was like, I didn't feel like entering it trying to do anything like that. So
I mean, I don't get those like when they do those like they did like those a couple months back. They did like those capsule things that you had to
I didn't
participate
understand that
in.
either.
I never understand any of those when it goes to that. You know, when they do those like capsule cells and all that, like I don't get it. I saw that they had the fragment highs in there with that at that one point when they did them and stuff, but I was like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing to enter to try to win them or a chance enter for a chance to to purchase them. You know,
Yeah,
like you can even lose at purchasing. That's which is crazy. You know,
I think what Goat needs is probably somebody. They got advertisement, but it's kind of not. It's room for improvement. You know what I
but
mean?
I mean, are any of these sneaker? Well, I mean, there's only really three for I guess that's really like the sneaker reselling apps. But are any of them really they're user friendly or StockX for the most part? Well, they're all pretty much user friendly. But do any of them have that real attention grabber that makes that makes you want to use their services? Do they
Yeah,
have that? No, it's just basic, straight to the board. We open the app, boom, you're hit with this is what it is. You want to buy these shoes, you want to sell these shoes. They don't really, and they should do more like incentives.
yeah,
Like I say, they should do tier levels, which, like I say, like eBay does. So after a certain point, you start to get access to certain deals and stuff like you get, which go in things like if you buy a certain amount of shoes, then you get access to a chance to purchase from them at retail, and stuff like
yeah.
that, or
Yeah.
even at a discounted rate. If they did things like that, which, like I say, we're talking about this here right now. Mark my words, when we come revisit this conversation on GOAT and StockX implementing something like that, remember
Dunk,
we had this conversation.
Dunks want his cut for the idea, dog.
Hey, exactly. That's all I'm trying to say, man. I'm not trying to get rich. Hey, I just,
Hey, but hey, a few extra dollars never hurt
hey,
nobody.
hey, it'll definitely help.
Exactly. Inside joke between me and Dunk, man. Um, Scott says paperwork says Fed's been watching since 2016. Pandemic probably interrupted the bust. Probably because
Yeah, they probably had to put a hold on it, yeah, and just pick
yeah,
back up on it.
yep. Devon says what's more disturbing to me is the messaging he was trying to help the black community into the dude laundering allegedly speak volumes.
Empowering women
I
was
got I got
right.
one. I got that too. I got one even better for you. He was also the guy that when we were complaining about how bad botting was, right?
Hmm.
He said that he was spending what? I remember we said on the live, he said he was spending what?
I'll be right
Five,
back. Okay.
cool, cool. But on the live, it said he was spending over like 500,000 or 500. Yeah, not five. It definitely wasn't 500 million, but he was spending over $500,000 on bot protection. But now we got this coming out. We're not saying any of this is true because we don't know. But now, remember, he was a guy that was all about big about stopping like bottom protection. So that's where I'm at with it. Where like it can't. That's why I borderline don't really want to believe any of this. Devon says it's even crazy when you need the article. Allegedly, the carriers were instructed to collect the money from women they believe to be engaged in uh, sex activities. I know exactly what you're talking about. We're definitely going to read through that. Let's see. The Slayer says Jordan definitely knows his endorsements because he's picking them up, them checks, and not stopping anytime soon. Oh yeah, he definitely knows. I know what dunks mean. Like at this point, he already got stuff calculated. He know who was who and what was what. That is really, the speaking volume to him money wise. Devon Photo says Travis Scott has been keeping the brand afloat with the hype. He has, but I'm like, if Travis Scott has been keeping the brand afloat, I'm on years like that runner up where It's like right when we get tired of the Travis, it's like, all right, cool, throw him the I'm my year so we give Travis stuff a break. You know what I mean? Jordan Brand is definitely working strategically. Um, let's see. Devon says, I'm my year been keeping it going, and SB so far been carrying Nike. This is true. That's pretty much all they got, if you ask me. They keep trying to push these Terminators on us, but to me, the Terminators, they dope, but I don't think they're gonna stick. And that's just me. I don't think it's gonna stick. The Slayer says Travis Scott's shoes haven't been the same like in the beginning. Yep, this is true. I
I
agree.
just walked back in, but I'm gonna chime in too, and
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that these gratitudes I feel like are what they're trying to hang on to, like as like the Nike Jordan tradition, like But like I say, things are different, like I say, and I think a big part of like that is that pandemic really had a lot to play in the market, and we all know that, and it's just not market anymore, and people just don't really have like that extra lazy money laying around to spend or try to capitalize on. People are not just sitting at home bored with no job, trying to get rich quick.
Yeah, true. Um, Let me read through this article real quick. I just shared my screen. We've been on this joint for going on an hour. Y'all smash that like button. Says Feds, James Whitner, owner of Social Status, and I'm a year involved in a multi-million-dollar international money laundering scheme. A civil forfeiture complaint filed in the North Carolina District Court last Friday, which I think that's where Social Status and I'm a year like it all like stem from. Don't quote me though. Alleges that James Whitner, the owner of the sneaker retail establishments such as Maniere and Social Status, has been involved in selling millions of dollars worth of sneakers to Chinese nationals and engaging in purported money laundering operations. The complaint contends that the business facilitated the laundering of funds from explicit activities into the banking system. So, I
So what he
mean,
was like probably selling like a pair or two back to them so they could duplicate it.
I'm assuming he's backdooring allegedly he's getting the pairs, and you thinking like all these people who think about like I ain't hit, and then we do a poll where it's like only like 5% got a W because it was only like X amount of pairs to begin with. Case in point, I'll give you an example, right? I'm not saying this ain't happened, but apparently there was a thing on the website for the Unmon Year 5 Dust because it's supposed to be exclusive, right? One thing I found out too, and shouts out to Divine Photos and Manny with the kicks, is that dust pair is exclusive to my year only. Like rumors is it's not gonna get it on sneakers app. Now if it do great, but they're not getting the black pair on. Yeah, they're not getting the black pair on sneakers. But I say all that to say it was some additional rules in there. I'm saying like you can sign up, but also it says like visit one of like 3 locations, which I know they have one in DC, one in Atlanta, and I forgot the other place. If I had to guess, I would say NY, but don't quote me.
LA, Miami, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there. But apparently, get for extra to increase your chances. So I called a store because I was like, maybe I can go up there and turn this into a vlog. Just thinking of the creator mindset of thing. I called up there and homie in so many words. He said, nah, as long as you're in it online, you good, which he was right. But if there was like where you can go pick up your pair in store, I could already tell by his response, like, don't even waste your time because they are already allotted for. Right.
That was pretty much when I had called the guy about the reimagined threes that time. I called Dick Sporting Goods, and he pretty much told me the same thing. He was like, nah, man, I don't think we're gonna get them. And if they said to like, if you got a chance to enter online, it's probably your best chance.
Yeah, so many words. Like, yeah, these are already allotted for in so many words. Without getting nobody in trouble, in my opinion and alleged. It says the focal point of this forfeiture action is 1.199 million in cash seized from the apartment of Whitner's close associate.
So he had how much? $1 million in cash in his laying around his apartment.
Yeah, a little over $1 million in cash. I mean,
almost 2 million. You said 1.9.
Yeah, 1.9. So
almost $2 million in cash just
yeah,
in his apartment. Jeez.
yeah. But that's my thing. You can't have millions lying around in your apartment. That's illegal.
I mean, if you got that much money in your apartment, like the government got to know about that.
Yeah, because even if you are, to be honest, to play devil's advocate, even if you are 100% legit, right? Not saying they are or not, but the government gonna want their cut
They
of.
got to know about it. Yeah, they got it.
They
All that
gotta
got to be
know.
accounted for.
Yeah. So
They got to get their cut. Yeah.
exactly. Says, let's see, and this says this was from in August 2021. Prosecutors assert that this money was linked to an unlicensed money transmitting business involving Chinese money carriers, Whitner, Freeman, and others. So apparently they work together. Now I think the Freeman dude, he's based out of New Jersey. Don't quote me, because like I said, I did just enough research just to be dangerous about this. Because although the complaint has been signed and verified by the IRS, criminal investigator Whitner himself is not currently facing criminal charges. The Whitner Group, the Whitaker Group, Whitner's overarching company, oversees his sneaker retail empire, released a statement to Nice Kicks asserting that this business have adhered to tax laws and cooperated with the government during the investigation. I mean, we talking about what you're doing, like how you washing money, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's deeper than he trying to keep it seem like it's a misunderstanding with taxes. That may be, but I think it's something else bigger here that the feds are seeing. If you ask me, again, I don't know. Says the statement from.
He'll probably face little to no jail time.
Oh, I'm no betting man, but I highly doubt he's going to do any jail. I doubt I don't see him doing jail time. He's going to have to come off some of them chips, though. He's going to have to come off some of them chips, and he is going to sting. But whatever he doing, he either A, going to stop, or B, clean it up. Where like you don't want to have that problem no more. Let's see. The statement from the Whitaker Group denies the allegations, emphasizing their commitment to legal compliance and transparency and inventory management. Okay, so they saying we doing everything we supposed to do. In so many words are like, I don't even know why we even getting, and so many words I only see why they knocking at our door. I mean, I don't know. Says also highlights the collaboration with Nike, a major partner headquartered in Oregon, and assets the allegations are baseless and unrelated to their business or community. Oh, Nike ain't worried about a damn thing. If we're gonna keep it 100, ain't worried about nothing. Because Nike keeping quiet, but I guarantee they don't hey, handle this, or we gonna have to do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
In so many words, they keep it 100. Like, hey, fix this, or we'll fix it on our end. And is it just me? Is this seem like the year of lawsuits, man? How many lives have we done about think about it? I ain't gonna say lawsuits, but just I guess the word I'm looking for, legal terms. Like how many stuff got to go to court? We got my year. They got their situation going on, and all of it leads back to Nike in some way, shape, or form. Travis stuff still kind of lingering out there a little bit. I don't think it's completely solved. I'm pretty sure that's being handled money wise, but then also you got to think.
The actual incident?
Yeah. So
that's not really, that has nothing to do with Nike.
Yeah, but it slows them down.
Because his involvement with them kind of still
Yeah, it slows them down.
Much like you're supporting him.
Yeah, it slows him down. So you got to think that. Then you got to think Nike said, all right, cool. We got to come after StockX. We got to make sure we got to come at Bape. And then who else is on the chopping block for that? So
that one company that I can't remember the name, but it was the first one that they were suing over the Flyknit incident. The first company. Then they did Skechers, right? And then they did New Balance.
Yep, Skechers, New Balance.
And then that first company, I can't remember the name.
I can't remember the first one, but I'm gonna
say, know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't remember. What was the name?
We covered it. We covered the live on it. I can't remember the name of it though, but it was one of the first ones they started suing over that Flyknit incident. And if
it'll
anybody knows, like I said, once again,
sound off in the
Pro
comment section.
Polo can get to the answer. If you know, chime in. You know.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. At this point, Nike's name, what I'm trying to get at,
Mm-hmm.
their name is either in some way, shape, or form either attached to something legal or they're in somewhat way connect to it. You know, I don't know if this is like a part of their plan or what, but I mean, at this point, one thing I can say that I think we can all agree on this year, this is like the year of nickeling and diamond, bro. And it seems like everybody is in everybody's pockets.
But you know, I would have assumed that this would have been like probably one of the greatest years for Jordans, considering it being the year 23. You know.
And it sounds good on paper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you know, I would assume that they would have probably put out some of the best releases that we've seen. You know.
You would think. You would think. It says the civil complaint mentions that Whitaker resold products from an undisclosed Oregon-based sneaker company. That's obviously got to mean Nike. Um, I mean, come on, bro. Come on. All right.
Oregon-based sneaker company.
Yeah, like just say Nike. You could have saved me like 3 words there. With contractual obligations restricting sales outside the U.S. or to other distributors. Nike, as Whitaker's primary collaborator, has not commented on the situation. So I'm guessing they made a statement, but he himself hasn't said anything directly. But I mean, that's basically him speaking. If that's them saying like we didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure with him being the owner, they didn't release nothing without his permission. I would think.
Yeah.
Says currently there are products available for sale at Nike. They are made in collaboration with Social Status and Maniere. That includes a mention of James Whitaker by name. The release, the Maniere Jordan 5 collection, is scheduled for November 27th on the Nike Sneakers app. And Dunks, you said you are feeling the cream. I'm gonna say the Don Paramore. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're okay. They're not for me. They definitely give me like Bel Air 5 vibes too, a little bit. Says the complaint alleges that Freeman and Whitaker collaborated with a Chinese money laundering operation wherein Whitaker would sell sneakers to Chinese buyers who paid brokers for the product. Chinese money carriers acting under the broker's direction would then collect cash from individuals involving in illegal activities alleged involving in prostitution.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That took a turn. What the heck? Like
yeah.
out of shoes turns to prostitution.
Yeah, I was hearing that too, where there was some prostitutionist type of stuff going on too. I had been hearing that as well. Let's see. We got T Splissive says they're all reselling. Oh, we all been knowing that. Like the whole backdooring thing. It's one of those it's kind of one of those we've seen so many literally people caught with their pants down, so to speak, pause. About backdooring that, you know, at this point, it was for me, I'll speak for myself. I was getting annoyed because I'm like, Nike, if we see this all over the internet, Nike needs to do something. But apparently, I'm not sure how hard this is forced. Pause. But like apparently in all the documents that you sign to have a Nike account, one thing you can't do you're not supposed to backdoor the product. They can close your Nike. They don't
have to do a no backdooring, a NDA, all that, you know?
Yeah. But there's no strong, hard consequences if you get caught. Worst case scenario, they just like, all right, cool, we snatching our Nike account and you're not getting no more shoes, but they usually don't take legal action. So I mean the person's like really in a win-win situation.
I rather I guess lose money than to lose money. If you know, that makes sense.
Because I would assume why one would probably want to do this, because at this point you're probably asking why even do this, because your products sell, but also that means you got to take other products of Nike stuff that don't sell out. Now you got stuff sitting on the shelves, and from what I got from it is Nike gives it to them at a wholesale price, right? Their product, like Foot Locker and them. So say like if a Jordan, we'll just throw out a number out there, it's 180. They probably give it to them for like $80. So pretty much once you sell it at the retail suggested price, you're making your money back and then some. And Nike,
I'm gonna say this: that they're probably backdooring the product that's not theirs. Like that's not gonna get them any kind of like real direct profit, you know? Like
Yeah,
obviously, he's gonna make money off selling a Jordan. I'm a Maniere collab Jordan on his site. Even if it's sold on a Nike app, he's gonna get some profit. He's not gonna get any profit for selling a Born and Raised on his site. You know.
yeah, yeah.
So, what would be? Why would that make any sense to have that on his site if it's not gonna something that's gonna bring him kind of any profit? You know.
I mean, I would assume if they're selling some, he's getting some type of profit from it, though.
I mean, yeah, most likely, but not what he's probably gonna get off of his own, you know, off of his own
Well,
product. You know. Let's
that's
just say
true.
this: if he's getting five, no, even let's say if he's getting 3% off of selling like say like Born and Raised collabs, he's getting 7 off of his. You know,
Yeah, I think
let's just use it like that.
I
And
get
it
what
could
you're.
be a little higher, but I'm just gonna use that as an example because, like I say, especially if the shoes are only selling at 135, like you can't really be asking for a 50% split because nobody's really making any
Oh,
profit.
he's not getting no 50%,
So I
man.
say like a 3 to 7% split profit for each shoe he sells. You know?
I would have thought maybe he get a strong like for his own product collect like the collab product, maybe 10 and all the other stuff. They're like, all right, cool. You get the five
Well, yeah,
typical.
let's just do that then. Yeah, 5, 10. You know, for
Yeah.
selling others, and then 10 for his. You know, but let's say still 10% is better than 5%. So he's gonna backdoor a couple of those other collab or other products. You know?
Because if there's this is my thing, if the product's sitting there and they're not making any money, then you know what I mean? Because he still had Nike still didn't give them to him for free, you know. Um, let me read the rest of this real quick. It says the complaint and contends would ultimately reach Whitaker. Says the Whitaker Group's response underscores their dedication to supporting communities and emphasizes that the allegations do not diminish their commitment to storytelling and community service. Because, like I said, he comes across as the good guy. You know, he's dedicated to the ladies. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that's why this one is kind of hitting different.
But sometimes they say for all the good that that you try to you showing and everything and all the you probably just behind the scenes you're doing just as much dirt. So he tried to cover up all his dirt with all the goods he was doing for like the women, for the community, and all that, when really behind the scenes,
Yeah, I
he
mean,
got all this going on.
makes me think of the Puff situation.
Puff, like I say, the Fetty situation, you know.
Yeah, you doing right, but you doing wrong. Where eventually that the wrong part kind of come up. Eventually, what's done in the dark come to light is the saying, I believe.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Very true. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, he's not gonna face any probably real hard jail time or anything, but uh, I'm I'm not gonna say that he's not gonna have to pay maybe like some type of like fine.
Oh, it's about to be a crazy number. Right? If I'm assuming at this point he can just, hey, can we just keep that part disclosed and say we settled it, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, Says the complaint describes a long-standing business relationship between Whitaker and a Chinese national referred to as YG involving the resale of sneakers in Asia. Freeman allegedly assisted Whitaker in handling substantial amounts of cash related to these transactions, which payments also allegedly made to Freeman by YG. So we got YG in quotes. So I'm assuming that's the Chinese company, but they don't know who YG is. And also, I would like to throw out there, it's probably harder for the feds to come out there and oversee the companies.
Yeah, they can't really do anything about them.
That's why most likely too. Where again, like Dunks just said, I don't think James Whitaker's gonna get any jail time, but they're gonna make him. He gonna
Well, and
feel.
it's kind of hard to charge someone if you can't directly find the source it was, that you can't trace back the source that it was going to.
They gonna make him feel it in his pockets though.
Yeah, I say he's most likely gonna have to pay a hefty fine if anything. Yeah, do
Most
some
definitely.
payback maybe.
Most definitely. The court documents detailed the alleged scheme outlining the process where YG purchased sneakers from Whitaker and money carriers collected U.S. currency in New York City for Freeman. Pictures include in the complaint show the USPS boxes per property used to deliver cash to Freeman. So Damn, they were sending the money in just regular USPS boxes.
Just straight up cash through the mail.
Yeah, like holy shit. But like if you look at the boxes, like technically it's illegal to open somebody else's mail. So it
But they all go through a scan.
I didn't know they like do they scan to see through the joint though?
Well, yeah, mail goes through a scan to make that you gotta see what's going through the through the mail carrier system. Like
I didn't know that part. Cause
yeah,
people
they scan mail.
well, this is my thing. I've seen
I
people
think what is it, like customs and stuff, they open like packages and stuff, like if it's like overseas and all that.
that's overseas though. I'm just saying, like, say if you're shipping something local, but yeah, technically this involves overseas.
You
So
you froze.
oh my bad. But yeah, like technically this happens like overseas. So I guess maybe they're not like checking, maybe they are gonna scan this one for sure. But
Mm-hmm.
I thought locally they didn't do that. I thought they
Yeah.
just kind of like, they ask you and you just say no or whatever and call it a day. So I don't know if this one's go through the scale or not, but I'm assuming they asking for it because if you look at the pictures I got up on the screen, and for the people who is watching the live, yeah, those boxes do have like I don't know how much money's on that table, Dunks, but because I've never seen $1 million cash in person, but it's looking very pretty over there like candy. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Sheesh. And the thing is though, like I personally I would not feel I don't know about you, and I got a short story to tell, but I learned the hard way basically to sum this story up, not to mail money like cash. You don't
Yeah.
mail that. But then again, at the time where I did it, this was back in the day where there
Or a
was
little more safe.
no, it was we didn't have cash out. We didn't have you could either wire it or you can put it in the mail,
Yeah.
or you can do wire it, which was, you know, no, they charge a fee for that. Then you can just do we had like Western Union and stuff, which you don't hear about them anymore, right? But we had the Western Union joint back in the day. But
Mm-hmm.
not only was the Western Union was a fee, but also they didn't guarantee that, you know what I mean, once you sent it, it was just gone.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is just as equivalent, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they
Mm-hmm.
had to know this is my thing too. If this is seized by the feds and caught up in the mail system,
It's a
did
lot of
you not?
money.
Yeah, like this is my thing. I'm pretty sure it had a tracking on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And clearly they probably had a date of when he's supposed to arrive. Like in my eyes, I'm like, yo, what's going? I would be super
Unless
paranoid.
it was doing, unless they were doing like overnight.
Even still, yeah, that's the only thing I can give them. But even still, once you see like that tracking thing get kind of like froze with that, what what's in there, bro, I'd be pulling up to the mailbox office, like, you know what I mean? I would see that's why I couldn't do nothing like that. I'd be done got myself caught up already off rip, because I'd be too obvious, like, man, some in that damn man, like them people like, man, we gotta alert somebody because he too damn he come up here, you know what I'm
Well, you
saying?
got to think. I think what kind of probably tipped them off is just the frequency.
Yeah,
Obviously, the once the mail carrier is starting to recognize and see a certain name, like so many times.
yeah, that was probably the first red flag. Probably the
Hmm.
first red flag. I see we got Manny with the kicks in the building. Says Yerp. What up,
Yo,
Manny? Divine Photo says Yerp. Let me read through the rest of this article. Says, let's see. The complaint indicates a shift in 2019 where Whitner began using bricks to transport money in armored vehicles to Charlotte. Social status base. It alleges that Whitner provided instructions to avoid financial institution flagging the transfers. So my thing, if this is true, we don't know. He was trying to move, strategic and move militant and be, discreet. But again, it's one of those where the numbers start to grow and you start to be like Dunk said, you get a little bit too frequently. People got questions.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? It's like prosecutors claim that between November 2017 and April of 2022, Whitner's business conducted over 32 million in transactions with YG, spanning 255 transactions, each exceeding $10,000.
see,
So Each transaction, because so at minimum on a slow day with Mr. YG, or the dude overseas or whatever, YG, you know, whatever you just did, you finna get 10,000. You know,
Yeah, even you don't gotta even. Hey, all you gotta do is wake up that day. You already know you're getting at least 10,000 that day.
exactly. Yeah, I know. I may not do nothing, but literally just like stare at something. I know I got 10,000 in my account by, and probably had it down to a science on about the time to expect it.
All you gotta see, yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna have 10,000 by lunch break.
Basically. And it was him and old buddy involved helping him. They probably have, you know, or however the deal was split.
Oh yeah, yeah, they going Dutch on that shit.
Yeah, yeah, you can't. Yeah, this my argue will be in a situation with RP to X, but you know how the one dude that it was for him, and the one dude pretty much pled guilty and told the whole story of how it happened because he didn't get cut. Basically, in so many words, because they didn't obviously split the money equally, and he got the shorter end of the stick. So yeah, something like this, you gonna have to pretty much that person. This is my thing. If they helping you, they gonna if you don't tell them how much you bringing in, they gonna eventually find out because they gonna get curious themselves. So you might as well just do it the right way the first time.
Yeah,
Um, Says the complaint alerts that Whitaker failed to file required documents for the transactions. Yeah, I mean, because he knows if he the thing is if he put he's damn if you do, damn if you don't. If he does it the legal way, it's still gonna tip off the
so that was
feds.
probably that 2 million in cash that they found at the apartment.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you do it the legal way, you're still gonna tip off the feds, and you're gonna be you getting taxes off rip because they're
Well,
gonna be
because you
worth.
can't, you gotta think you can't really take that amount of money to a bank to deposit without showing some type of proof that it's yours.
I think
So
is like if you do deposit over 10,000, um, you have to kind of it has to have like you pulling over ten thousand
you
dollars.
gotta have some type of trace with it.
Yeah, if you like, it's one thing if it's getting directed from like a business and they got a check and all that stuff, like in the check form, but $10,000 cash. If you pull up to the bank, I guarantee you, um, not saying they won't let you put it in there, but they're gonna have to. It's gonna be subject to some form of investigation.
Because the minimal I feel like they would accept from something like that is like you sold a car, you like maybe like some like type of like what I'm trying to say, like some type of lottery winnings,
Yeah,
like they're not gonna just take a friend gave it to me, you
yeah,
know, like
and that
where your friend get it from?
and that's yep, and that's why it's probably all sitting in that damn apartment because they can't
Yeah,
just take it up there. And because the thing is, and then they may even cut you a pass. Say like, all right, he did it one time, but
yeah. I mean, yeah, one time maybe, yeah, but I don't even think they're gonna let you do it twice.
oh hell no. The second, that's my thing. If you start taking like case in point, you remember watching the Scarface movie, I'm sure, where they would start taking them bags of money in every single day.
Hmm.
Yeah, that ain't real. Like, think about it. Even in the movie back then, he had to talk to the bank man and let him know what's up because he
And
couldn't.
at that point, because for one, if you're like doing that type of money, you're most likely anyway um talking to a one-on-one banker anyway, because you fit that class of the special banking that they offer,
Exactly.
so you're usually going to be talking to a specialized one-on-one banker anyway, and that type of money is serious money, so any discrepancies is going to get picked up and red flagged,
Yeah. So yeah, definitely gonna.
especially if you're coming from just being no disrespect to any, because I'm sure a lot of us are those, regular bankers,
That's
especially
me.
if I say,
Me.
yeah, exactly. I'll say,
Me.
if
Yeah,
you come from being one of those type of bankers, to all of a sudden now you can just in one day you jump two classes,
yeah. When you fly, you go to the next level a little too fast. People
Yeah,
got questions.
exactly,
Yeah, people got questions as they should, and
like
that's
you go
probably
from talking to the floor bankers to you going like almost down there like straight to the back when you just here yesterday, complaining about a dispute,
exactly me. Hey, man, my God, because I'm telling you right now, if my shoes don't be here in about 3 weeks, somebody got to hear it. Like whether it be you guys or me talking to customer service and getting things right, I'm giving them 3 weeks from the day that my orders. I'm gonna say this. I better at least have a tracking something by within 3 weeks. That's the best I can do.
Within a week, you should at least have a tracking.
I agree, but with these, that's another thing that would kill me with these Travis when they dropping and stuff like that compared to Nike. With Nike, you're gonna wake up to it. Most likely, every now and then tracking be like slightly delayed, but you're not really concerned. Worst case scenario, they're gonna cancel your order and you get your money back.
I'll say it was at one time. Remember, I hit you, and I was like, I hit the. It was on
Sneaker
the
and the Travises.
the Browns. Yeah, pretty much a hit for them. Got the tracking the same day.
That's
So
how it is on sneakers. And then, but the Travis and stuff like these other little sites, it take a minute for them to get it together. And with all this stuff going in the background, I just hope there's no distractions to the main stores. But I mean, I can't imagine it not being some distractions. You know.
So, and I don't think that they're probably going to be hard to get on sneakers. Because like I said, a lot of people already hit for them on the Maniere site. So if anything, it'll just be a double up or try to hit for a friend or a family member.
Yeah, I think the Dunn pair should be an easy cop to keep it 100. Let's see. Manny says, does the Maniere 5 price going up because of this? I'm
still gonna stick to that 350. That's what they're gonna sit at.
Yeah, I don't see it going up right now. As far as high demand for these, if it would have been 3, they gonna creep up there a little bit. Every shoe is gonna creep up on there, but I'll say like the 3 is still gonna reign supreme as far as like on the resale market. And I'm glad I bought mine in time because I saw that they creeped up to like 1K, and I ain't got that for them. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm glad I went on and just got mine where it was half the price. You know what I mean? So yeah. So let me read the rest of this article, and then we're gonna talk upcoming releases and wrap things up for tonight. We've been on this joint for going on an hour and 20 some minutes, so we're gonna close it out in the hour and 30-minute mark. It says, according to the court documents, Freeman was arrested in August 2021 as he was walking to his office in Midtown Manhattan while carrying a backpack and a deposit bag.
Damn. In the act.
They call him in the act. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. A search of his apartment yielded $1.2 million in cash stashed in his closet hidden in USPS priority mail boxes. So maybe he got the boxes from there himself. I mean, who knows how that money was getting there? But yeah. So he already pretty much his situation already. So my thing is this: is he gonna tell the whole entire story? Because he's kind of like the person that got caught first. It says, while Freeman was arrested in 2021, charged with the misprision of felony and 2 money carriers faced criminal charges, Whitner has not been charged despite the millions in transactions to his companies. The civil forfeiture complaint implies that Whitner may have been aware of the irregular of what's going on in his reselling business, citing a monitoring phone call between Freeman and Whitner in July 2022. So they tapped the phones. Dunks is what I'm getting from that. Where Whitner expressed suspicion about questionable activities, where he said he had a feeling some fishy-ish was going on. Okay, that's still a gray area though. With a good attorney, I mean, we're there with a very expensive attorney. Either way, he kind of, you know what I mean. Like with the feds, you got that whatever he got is that attorney finna take that at least majority. Yeah. So and then now all they do is got the statement from the Whitaker's group here. Pretty much says the recent actions of the U.S. Attorney Office for the Western District of North Carolina comes after significant cooperation and good faith negotiation. This is his lawyer writing this all the way. Ain't no way that man speak like this. You know what I'm saying? Negotiations on their part, which this is what you pay the attorneys to do. You say what you got to say, they clean it up and make it better. So pretty much all they're saying is like, these are allegations. What I'm getting from it, right, in my opinion, and I'm going to put myself back on the main screen and we're going to talk upcoming releases, right, from this whole situation, because obviously he's aware of it. If I had to guess, cool, we're going to cooperate the best of our, basically, whatever deal to be had to save everybody money here in time, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, just take it.
Yeah, hey, just take it, cool, we'll make it back. And hopefully they get one of those like Diddy type of deals where you know, one a you wanted to say disclose the amount because you don't if you throw the number out there, people gonna use it. So if he can get disclosed amount paid to the feds and everything's been settled and appear to be one misunderstanding and let them do the talking, and hopefully that's the best he can hope for. You know what I mean?
Maybe be able to walk away with paying only 15 million back.
Yeah. Out of that 32,
Yeah, that's
yeah, yeah
that's if he, like
15.
you say, if he meet all those conditions requirements you just named, he may get away with only having to pay 15 million.
Exactly. So, um, it's gonna be definitely a unique situation. But again, so many lawsuits, man. Let me test the chat, and then we're gonna talk upcoming releases. We will definitely have to probably revisit this topic again. I'm assuming we probably won't hear if we hear anything in December, maybe, but I wouldn't be surprised if this stuff get pushed back to next year and bring it on in and see how it goes. I will say this one definitely caught me off guard though. Out of all people, if you would have told me to take a bet on guess which company got caught up, I this was the last company I would name that, you know, just because of what they represent and what he always try to represent and what I was telling the people before you had took your break, that he claimed himself that he had spent $500,000 on bot protection. So he's act like he's so big against like not only women but the community. He wants to be the
Well, I
good
mean,
guy.
what's the point of being what's the point of bot protection when you are the bot?
Allegedly, so that's my whole point. That's kind of rubbed me kind of funny. Is like you argue about bot protection and trying to preach fairness, but you already got stuff. But I'm assuming we could also throw out there that maybe the hype stuff that he know that people want to buy, he didn't put that out there. He was just giving them the stuff that he couldn't sell. So who knows? But at the same time, for it to be up to 32 million, I assume they had to get some type of hype stuff. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Let's see. Manny says, "Does Amir?" We read that one, and Divine Photo says the dust prices are higher than the done pairs. True, because it's exclusive. Keep in mind, it's exclusive to Maniere. It's not coming on sneakers, to the best of my knowledge. And if it is, we all think right now, majority of people think that they're only going to be exclusive to Maniere. So, other than that, man, we've been on this joint for an hour and 32 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and kicking it with us before the day before Thanksgiving, man. Really means a lot, man. So enjoy the time with your loved ones, man. We're gonna wrap things up here tonight. Definitely we'll be back Saturday. That's the goal with more sold out. But smash the like button, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned up at the top of the chat and it's free. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Upcoming releases, the only thing that I can think of right now on the radar is them DMP 11s. I'm still on the fence for. Anything in particular, Dunks, that you looking to close the year out with? Are you good for the year and you just gonna roll into next year?
I say I already, kind of some kind of Mando that I do those a family run for the DMPs. So it's probably gonna be it as of GR purchases. Then like I say maybe next year I want to try to start working on my grabbing some some things on the back end.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think I want to try to focus on that next year rather than GR purchases, unless it's just something that really stands out to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot of great things that's already released that I need to catch up on. So I think next year I want to just work on that a little more. Not so much the GRs.
True. For me, I've made up my mind that the DMP 11s, I'm gonna go ahead and just rock out with them. I'm gonna get them. Their price tag definitely bothers me, but I mean,
because I'm kind of saying, if I think about this, for somebody who, because I've seen it, and I think somebody in the Discord also hit for both pair of these years. So then, in 2 weeks, you're gonna get the DMPs. It's gonna hit you over the head with another $225. So all in all, you just spent about $800-900, which I'm not counting about your pockets. If you got it, hey, rock it. But I'm just saying,
doing it though. So you want to wait? Somebody hit for the on my year 5s and what else?
For both pair.
And, they hit for you know what? Yeah, I saw that they got the dun pair and the dust pair. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying like you. I mean, if you got, like I say, if it's in your pockets, rock it. But I'm just saying, like
yeah. That's
that's
hey, that's
$900, almost $900 in not even a month's time. Sheesh, Nike. Hey,
hey. I'm gonna put it this way: when people be saying like, "Man, you skip everything," yeah, I got a budget, bro. And then also like, whenever you do see me cop some, you can pretty much see how long. Like, if you watch my content and how long it takes me to unbox something, you can pretty much count how long it took me to save up for that grail. You know what I mean?
like
Like,
mark my words, though. By this time next year, they're gonna be 235.
uh. What's gonna be? Oh, you think they're gonna raise the price of
Price
it,
increase, yeah.
bro? I can't take no more price increases, bro. I really
I think
don't
the
want to.
cap will probably be 250, and then that'll be where they stop at.
Sheesh.
I mean, for
Devon,
GRs, you know.
yeah. Devon says the Kobe 6 Pro Tro is the next upcoming kick. I seen that in the Discord as well. Somebody's looking at those. Me, I'm gonna leave that to the diehard Kobe fans.
Yeah, I'll leave it to the basketball boys.
Yeah, it's not
I
not
got I got no I got
RP
no
Kobe.
yeah, RP Kobe, but I got no business in no basketball shoes. You know?
Granted, that's what Jordans are, but to
Yeah, but
me, I
yeah,
just feel like Jordans.
those are more I guess court shoes. I guess, but I guess they all are.
I'm gonna say this: the what dunks. I think what you're trying to say is the Kobe's and stuff, and the John Morant's. You can tell though. Hey, you might as well.
Those are what they're meant for.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Jordan is kind of like that gray area, especially the two. It's a gray area, even though we're not big fans of it, but you can see where it's a you can. I don't know if that was Nike's purpose on doing, or maybe us as a people, we just was so wanting the shoes, we dressed them up regardless. I don't know who did that or how that really came about, but yeah. So, but other than that, I seen the Powerpuff Girls dunks are slotted for December 14th as well.
Are you gonna do all three at once?
I would
Because
assume,
that'd be kind of messed up though. Because what if somebody wants all three?
yeah, but I mean, didn't they do that with the when they did what's the joint I'm thinking, the Grateful Dead's? Didn't they do all three at once? And then they had one just the orange pair was exclusively to sneaker shops.
Mm.
So yeah, we got the Powerpuff Girls on the radar too, and I think that's the latest thing to pretty much say that's gonna be out there. You know what I mean? That's
I
left.
actually, side note, I don't know if anybody else has, but and I don't even know if you have, but I actually there's also a friends and family pair of the April skateboards.
I saw that
Okay,
Divine Photos put that salute to Divine Photo. Hey, Divine, you've been holding it down, dog. I respect it. Thank you. He put that friends and family pair of those out there that you're talking about, that pink and white joint.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know. Now, if Divine didn't put that in there, we would have had to Google that real quick because I wouldn't have known. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
hmm
of those.
which pair would you rather have?
Not they can keep that friends and family pair. The
Okay,
pink, no
but the
disrespect.
friends and family terror squads are predominantly pink.
Yeah, but I don't. I want. Is that the ones I was claiming?
There, they look like Neapolitans.
But they great. They had that great hit to it too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah, of course. You know.
Yeah, so that's my thing with them. Yeah, I don't know, not for me, but I'll just keep mine a regular way.
Pop
Um,
Smokes.
yeah, basically, that's what they call them.
That's what I'm calling them.
I respect it. Let's see. Manu in the Kick says the bacon dunk on the 30th of this month, pretty fire. True. I really need to go back and grab the bacon Air Max 90 joints. I need to go back and grab those, but it ain't finna beat it. Budget already hit for this year, so it's definitely about to be sometime next year. Um, but other than that, man, we've been on this joint hour, 39 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, man. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, but me and Dunks will be back on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Appreciate y'all for being active in the chat and pulling up. Sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned up at the top of the chat. And other than that, man, we will be back. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Spend time with your family. Hug your loved ones, man. Just to tell them you love them, because you never know. Because you and Dunks can vouch for me. They can be here one day and gone the next, man. I know personally. I know Dunks knows personally. So, this is just a time, honestly, man. Just try to relax, man. And y'all know I'm gonna be up in the sold out Discord with y'all. Y'all know I'm active. But other than that, we'll be back on Saturday. Smash the like button and sub up, and I'm gonna let Dunks take us out for the night.
Like Polo said, this is a time to be your family. So if you got family coming in from out of town and all that, just enjoy that time with them. And if you, like I say, just for the people that's out here solo dolo, hey, do your thing too, man. Hey, trust me, you can have a one-man party and have just as much fun. So if it's you and your girl, you and your whatever you got to do, hey, make the most of it. Hey, because like I say, this could be, last time you could see them. Who knows? So just make the most of what you got. But yeah, just enjoy the time. You get with your people tomorrow. I'm sure most of us are off. So yeah, just enjoy that. And we'll be back Saturday with another sold out. And go Cowboys. Let's see how they do.
They definitely finna do their thing, man. But yeah, definitely
okay.
gonna be
Yeah,
watching
we're
them.
gonna see. Yeah, we'll see.
I gotta, that's the home team, so I gotta, for my family, not here, but just in general, gotta represent. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll see.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why?